Good afternoon, how are you all? Back in the UK. I hope you're all doing well, and this is the Divine Masculine reading. Well, it was an intense week, and with Mercury still going retrograde on the last edge of the week, we're still waiting for it to go direct and getting other energies in, with Jupiter and Saturnus in Capricorn. So a lot of things will happen on the third dimensional plane, you know, concerning your income, concerning your money, concerning everything you see, your material world, your house, everything. And it could be that you see your income flowing up, you know, that's, you know, it's going like water to the drain, you know. So yeah, a lot of things happening, and it could be that there's a block on it at the moment because of Saturnus and Jupiter are you know, going together. And Saturnus is going retrograde again, no, direct again. So Saturnus is going direct again. So everything what has to do with rules, with time, that will, you know, move forward. So we get this this pull from Jupiter, and this push from Saturnus in Capricorn, and that is almost like getting a bit of a schizophrenic feeling, you know. One way is thinking this, the other is thinking that, and one wants to move forward and the other one is pulling you back. So yeah, we're really sitting in that kind of energy, and let's see what it does with the Divine Masculine during this time, and your inner masculine, you know, in the mind space. The Divine Masculine wants to manifest. He wants to manifest more light, want to manifest more material, more dreams coming through, and he's opening this box, and he wants to open that box, and the other one is saying, it's not going to work. So it could be that there is it doesn't mean it can't happen, you know, but your manifestation is a little bit pulled back. But then you have to watch what you're thinking. You have to watch your mind, where your mind is going. It could be that because of the Capricorn, your energy is going down, is going low, you know, but, you know, you have to realize that that is going on, so you can change that energy and get yourself in a different mindset to be able to manifest, because you feel it, you really feel it. And it's also a collective thing, because we're all in it, right? So the Divine Masculine wants to manifest, and he wants to manifest love. He wants to manifest more energy. He wants to manifest, you know, all the things that makes him happy. So he opened his magic toolbox. I always say he's opening the box of Pandora, you know, and manifesting everything what he wants to manifest. But because of the energies that's going on at the moment, maybe it's really more easy to draw back and let it go in the flow, and see, you know, sit it out for a while, and don't give it too much attention. Okay, so let's go and see what is going on in his heart space. So I hope you're all doing well. What's going on in... Oh, wow. He's pulled himself back into the deck. Okay. What's in his heart space? He is blossoming. He has the energy. He has the love in his heart space. He has the fire. He has the fire dragon with him that really activates him, that really knows what he wants. And that's probably what he wants to manifest. He wants that fire. He wants that light. He wants that golden energy. He's living on the timeline of abundance. So that's what's in his heart space. He says, okay, you know, I'm done with all these lower frequency. I'm done with what's going on. I want to have this happiness. I want to have this golden energy, and I'm ready to embrace it and put it back in my heart space, because there it's coming from. It's coming from my heart space, and I want this fire energy back in my life. So give me that freaking sun, you know. That's what the masculine energy is saying, you know. I want to be in this joy energy, in this happiness energy. So that's what's in his heart space. So he is really wanting that light back in his life, that gives him warmth, that gives him attention, that gives him perseverance, and you know. But the real part is he wants to do it on his own. He wants to create it from his own heart space, not from the outside, because then he knows what he is, what he's getting from someone else. You know, it's also about getting somebody else's energy and working with somebody else's energy. So if that's the case, and you know that your divine masculine is drawing that energy from you, just cut it off and reclaim your energy back. That's what's going on. So if he is draining you because of your light, because of your happiness, because of your joy, because of just to be in your space, you know, and just call back your energy, you know. Don't let him drain your energy. Don't let him take your energy, as it has to come from himself. Only if the energy is vice versa, you know. If it's the same, if you're on the same timeline, it's perfectly fine, you know, and then the energy is flowing and it's coming indirect. If you're not on the same timeline, you know, keep your energy to yourself. Okay, what is his challenge? Listening. His challenge is listening. Probably not listening to the divine feminine, not listening to what other people saying. It could be that he's because of this Saturnus energy and Capricorn energy. Those energies are very critical sometimes, and sometimes very demanding. So it could be that he is in this space of being critical, you know, critical in his reply, or he's not listening to the divine feminine, and he wants her to listen to him, you know. It's like, I want you to listen to me, but he is not listening himself. So there is already something going wrong in his space. So if there is space for the divine feminine, she will listen to him. If there is no space for the divine feminine, he won't, you know, or vice versa. Listening is a very big deal for him. So it's more about, how do I say it, teaching the other person what to do, or not trusting the other person that they have the information or the knowledge on their own, or listening to spirit. That's another one. You know, are you listening to your spirit guides? And and that's really an interesting thing. You know, if you're listening to your spirit guides, then you know that you don't have to listen to a lower frequency or a 3D dimensional energy, because you are getting your energy and your answers and your knowledge from a higher frequency, so, or a higher level of your spirit guides. So and that doesn't resonate with the 3D energies, you know. So if you're in the 3D and dealing with someone who's in the 3D, you know, you really need to step up and move up your energy, because what you're hearing and what your guides are telling you, that's the truth, you know. That's your truth. And listen to that. Listen to what your spirit guides tell you. Also for the divine masculine, you know, don't listen to what somebody says in the third dimensional realm, you know. Listen to your spirit guides, because they know and they tell you what's going on, and where the energy and where the heart is at that moment. So yeah, listen. Both sides. So that is what blocking blocking the divine masculine at the moment. That there is that he's not able to listen at the moment. And if he's not listening to you, you know, what you have to tell him, or you're getting distracted, or he is getting distracted by all kinds of other things and don't want to listen and looking for other distractions, let it go. You know, let it go. It's not the time yet. It's not the time yet. Okay. What is his higher self saying? Simply love. Love the people around you. Love the people you are with. You have this key, you have this box, and the box of Pandora is opening again, you know. If you want to manifest this love, you know, in your mind space, then you know, simply love is the best way. How you would love your child, love your divine feminine, you know. It's really, it's all so easy, and we make it all so difficult because of all the traumas we had in our lives, you know. Just see her as this beautiful newborn baby, and give that all you love, give that all you have. Take care of it, you know. Don't think about everything what happened in the past. It's just simply love. And that's what the higher self says to the divine masculine, you know. You know, give that love. It's you know, there's nothing more than the love. It's raising your vibration. It's getting you out of your mind space. It's getting you out of the push and pull of Jupiter and Saturnus in Capricorn. wow, it's really a heavy one, but we're moving through it. And I'm so glad I'm not the only one that's going through it. Yesterday, for instance, I saw on the highway, I saw a car in front of me that was moving one lane, and the one behind him was a very fast driver, and I could see that the person in front of me couldn't see that car, and that car, you know, when she moved over to the other side, the car was getting in front of her and started to brake. You know, it's like, you limited my speed and now I'm going to block you. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is the energy we get at the moment. You know, it's the dark side, it's the shadow side that is really coming up. And then I was just saying, you know, sending love to the people who are in the car. You know, just sending love and move them out of the way. And it was so funny when I said, give them love and move them out of the way, they took the next exit. So we definitely can do a lot with love, you know, and do it in love. You know, if I just was thinking, you know, I can't stay in this, or if you're thinking I can't stay in this environment, you know, just sending love, because you don't want to. You can give your boundaries, you know, you can give your boundaries, but also, you know, after that, stay in the love. So what is he saying about the divine? How is he seeing the divine feminine? He's seeing that the divine feminine is teaching him a lot about his emotions, a lot of knowledge he has. You know, he has a lot of knowledge, and it could be that the divine masculine is a teacher, or he is entrepreneur, or he is in this amazing space that he can teach people in a company, or he is in a facility home that he can teach people about more stuff, about awareness, about intuition, about, you know, all these things. He has a lot of knowledge and a lot of care. But it's you see the divine masculine growing, and trying to make a conscious choice between his mind and his heart space, and that's what he wants to, how he sees the divine feminine also, that she is in this space of teaching people, creating more awareness, being more in this space of, you know, being conscious and learning other people to listen. You know, if you want to listen to someone, you know, you need to go into that safe space, in that silent space of yourself. So that's what he's seeing, how he's seeing the divine feminine, that she is doing well, that she's teaching people, that she is a great asset to the community and other people around her. Okay, what is his higher self saying about this union? What is his higher self saying about this union? Daydream. He's daydreaming. making decisions. He had that a few weeks ago also, you know. The daydreams are coming from the heart space. And he's in, needs to make a decision about this union. But there is, you know, there is balance. There is balance about this. But it could be that the balance is there, but it's not having his heart space, you know. It's looking through the, yeah, if you look at this, you know, you see the dream, what he has in his mind. He wants to have it both. He wants to have that balance, and he wants to have that energy of the divine feminine in his life. And that could be his dream, you know, that it's the number 7 also. So it's, that's beautiful, because the balance must be there. The heart space must be there. Sorry, guys. Something on my throat chakra, feeling coming in. Oh, that's probably it. It could be that the divine masculine can't speak out what he is feeling for the divine feminine, and that because he can't speak it out what he feels, it could be that it stays by daydreaming. It stays in the dream. It stays in that space. Okay. So that's how he sees the union. You know, he is dreaming about this union, and he knows there is all the balance and everything that he needs, but he can't speak it out. There is no way he can't speak it out to create that union. Could also be that the divine feminine, thank you guys, that the divine feminine is a mystery to him and doesn't know how she feels about him. If she's still in the friend zone with him, or does she feel more about him, or is she in love with him, or does she just see it as convenience? I feel a lot of, if I tune into it, I feel a lot of confusion about this, because he is not sure about this. So the union is in the 5th dimensional realm, is in the dream, in the higher state. So if he wants to if he wants to come into union with her, you know, he needs to make or he need to ask her, or he needs to make a decision to see if she would go into union with him, you know. Okay. What is his uncomfortability? His uncomfortability is dreams coming true, because he's not knowing, oh wow, what she's doing, you know. If she cares about him, she's confusing him. So his uncomfortability is, what if dreams come true? If it can be a very good relationship, if it can be, you know, all these things that I dream about with her, you know, we're having the same mind, we're thinking about the same things, we're feeling about the same things, we're feeling this connection between us, we feel the chemistry between us. What if this is just sent by the universe? And that makes him very, very uncomfortable. Why? What if this is meant to be? What is you know, that his fear and his fear from the past came up and said, okay, no, 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 this is not meant to be. And now later in the process, he finds out it could be everything he dreams of, you know? So, funny. So for a lot of you, it's a transformation. It's a transformation that, and he feels really uncomfortable with it, because it could be that the experiences of the past are holding him back to chase that dream, to go after that dream. Okay. Okay, how does the Divine Feminine sees the relationship with the Divine Masculine's energy? Nurture. Nurture yourself, Divine Masculine. Give yourself what you need. Give back to the earth. What you receive, you give back. Divine Feminine gives so much and gave so much on all levels, and it wasn't appreciated and not being seen. And it could be that it would have taken him in his feminine energy, because it could be that the Divine Feminine was a provider, or the Divine Feminine, it could be that, well, now I get a specific person here, and I hear the name Alice. Alice. So if your name is Alice, this is for you, or Ellen, you know, keep it in mind. It could be that your Divine Masculine was without work. He was workless, and he couldn't pay his bills. So you ask him, you know, to move in with you, so it would be easier. And you paid a lot, and you gave a lot. And he felt unworthy because of that, because you took over the role of nurturing him, taking care of him, and he didn't know how to appreciate it. It made him feel small and little, because all you gave him, you know, and he had nothing to give back to you. And it could be that there was a separation because of that. And now that he has a job, you know, he earns his own money, he has his own house. So maybe now he needs to learn how to nurture himself. Because how you nurtured him, and I feel that this also, the throat chakra again, he couldn't speak out how grateful he was, because he didn't feel worthy enough. And now he's nurturing himself. He's taking care of himself. He's working on himself. So he want to manifest you back into his life, but don't know how, because he also knows how much he hurted you. Okay, so this is for a specific group, Ellen or Ellie. Okay, so know this, that this is going on. So when you give, you also receive. And are you able to receive? You know, are you able to receive? Are you able to say thank you? Are you able to receive what he's giving from his heart space, you know? So sit in that space, be in this nurturing space. Let him nurture himself. So for the Divine Masculine, if your counterpart or your twin or your soul flame is Ellie or Ellen, you know, nurture her and give back what you received from her to equal the balance. Okay? She probably will really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. So guys, this was it for this week. I hope you all have a great week. And keep your mind positive. And create not from your mind, but create from your heart. Yeah. And let it all happen, you know. This is just a little guidance. If you want a personal reading, I'm open for personal readings from next week. So let me know if you need some guidance, or the feminine, the cross watchers, if you need some guidance. I know a lot of feminine really look at my videos and get the guidance they need, because they want to know how to be. I'm not going to say that, no way. Okay, but they know what I mean, because we all have to deal with some imposters there. So they want to know what the lessons are and how they can tribute it to the Divine Masculine. Yeah, so let me know how everything is going and how your journey is going. I'm looking forward to that. And well, it's just, you know, get the joy back, get the joy in your life. I've seen so much joy around me the last 2 weeks. You know, when I was visiting my friends, when I was visiting my female friends, my male friends, it was really, really great to connect again. And that's also from my heart to your heart. And I'm always there to support them if they need to. Okay, so the main thing the Divine Masculine needs to do is to nurture himself and everything, and nurture his Divine Feminine, and then it will all be fine. Wish you a really great week and see you next time. Bye-bye.